What's up, everybody? It's the homie Truth Teller, the street reporter. And people always say, Truth, can you tell us a story nobody really know about? Can you tell us one of the stories while being in a room in an interview? Something we can just know about in the culture. Sure, I want to tell you the first time I met Memo 600 in real life. Now, you guys got to understand, as I was blogging in the industry, I started very early. People didn't really know what this was. I say this a lot. It was just blog sites. It wasn't really a face of a guy who was telling you what was going on in the communities and speaking on and giving you their opinions. I kind of came out of nowhere. I might have irritated a lot of people earlier. They didn't really understand the blogging. They understood the blog sites, but not bloggers per se. Felt a little policey. You know, I think I irritated Memo 600 earlier in the drill culture. He DM'd me a few times about things I irritated him on and shit like that. But as the growing people started to understand blogging, he was nice enough to give me an opportunity to interview him. I'm not gonna lie. First off, I had to get on the airplane in order to meet up with him. He was in Atlanta. I had to get in the airplane. I got to Atlanta. We met up. We did the interview. One of the first things I noticed is that, he had a lot of jewelry on, mouth, chains, rings, watches and shit. It wasn't fake, he wasn't just wearing that shit for the rap videos. He really had that shit on in real life. He had a lot of people with him too, It wasn't just Memo. Memo had a crew with him, He had Bobo with him too. You know who Bobo is, I felt Bobo energy soon I seen him. Another thing that I noticed with Memo 600 is I heard the stories. I heard him. One thing I can say, when I met him, he was super cool, super player. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't have a reason to meet his demon side, but, he seemed like a dude that wasn't really like a bully, you got some beef with him this year, you got to watch, but, that's one of the first things I noticed. But in the interview, I noticed he was a pretty cool dude. He wasn't like very aggressive and shit like that. And another thing was he wasn't afraid to answer any of my questions. I didn't get a setup vibe or none of that in the room with this guy. I asked him everything. See, that's what a lot of guys and a lot of people don't understand. They say, Truth, you be asking these questions and like, you want these questions answered, and you can't just have these artists in the room and just ask them things that they're not trending about, You gotta ask them about music too, but, Memo understood that. But like I can say, you can tell Memo was a real official dude, I get that sense from him. You gotta remember, his brother was respected. They named the community after him. Old videos of him and Chief Keef. It's stories about Memo 600 in the hood, so let's just be honest now, you feel me? But that's all I wanted to share with you, man. I wanted to open up that notebook and tell you my experience when I met Memo 600, He told me things off the camera too that I can't share with you guys, but, he seemed like a very smart dude. He told me he wasn't really into rap. He was just a hothead on the internet, dissing people, going back and forth with people. And Smashville and them told him he needs to rap. You're getting all these views and shit on the internet. You need to rap. And next thing you know, he started rapping and boom, he blew up. And I thought that was amazing. But subscribe to my YouTube channel, man. It's the homie Truth. Be that.